Holland was a really good high school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, oh, come on now.
Stevens. Big time brawl now in the front row.
Gotta stay.
It's going to take a lot to break this up.
You got to stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions. Reed had taken exception to Holland and was wagging a finger in his face. This crowd who braved the cold and the snow on his feet applauding the intensity. The Timberwolves finally showing some fight in this ball game. And the officials are going to have a lot to look at as you look at DiVincenzo's neck.
Against Gafford. Oh my goodness! Oh! Najee Marshall and Yusuf Nurkic. There probably are going to be ejections. There might be a suspension moving forward.
So you see Nurkic backing down. He got an elbow kind of up into the face.
Yeah, but he's off balance.
And Nurkic walking back. And something was clearly said. Well, Nurkic kind of took a swat at him, and then Najee Marshall loads up. So there was a push, the brush of the face, and then Marshall.
He missed the punch.
He missed the punch.
I thought he punched him and he fell, but it was more so he was off balance. He kind of rubbed his hand across. Oh, he did catch him. He caught him in the ear.
A little bit of the ear.
Hero and Amen Thompson locking up. Oh my goodness.
Gets thrown to the floor. Here come both benches. And now frustration's boiling over. And both teams red hot. Amen Thompson and Tyler Hero went after one another.
Frustration is right. That is 100% frustration.
Right. So Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, we already told you about Ben and Ime out.
Nice pass from Castle, and there's a fight. Oh, Champagnie put up his fists. Him and Kendrick Williams, and Sohan's in there. This is messy. Players got to be separated. No one can leave the bench. Assistant coaches can play peacemaker. Security's out there. SGA, he's got to be careful.
What happened? Julian Champagnie gives it up.
Sohan got in there. Dort was in there. Cason Wallace. Again, there's going to be some ejections here.
That was too easy. Puts it up and in. That's up by 5. Oh, and a scuffle on the other side of the floor. Watford and Turner going at it. And now Obi Toppin needing to be taken away by Pacers staff.
Players got to get back to the bench.
That escalated quickly, and Watford still pointing and talking in the Pacers' direction. Boy, tempers flared. That fuse was short between these two squads. We're going to keep it here, and we're going to take another look, Cap.
Yeah, I got to see this
at how
again.
Mitchell off balance. the basket is at Mitchell in vain. Okay. Squabble up. Here comes security to break it up. Both players did not want to give up the basketball.
And then Brooks ties up Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Here come both teams. Here comes Rocket security. And we got a scrum in front of the Rocket bench.
I love it. Look at both teams. They're just loving it. Jalen Williams is screaming.
Really been bodied by in recent years. That felt like a playoff game from start to finish.
How silly are these guys? Look at Shea smiling and Williams.
I hope ultimately after all of this, I hope there's not
there's no
they're
way.
offsetting double tees. We don't need any of that.
No, they don't need a tee.
I hope it's just play on. He just turned around, knocked it down, and now Plumlee and Adams get locked up with one another. That's the last guy you want. He takes him down. And Plumlee ends up on top of Steven Adams. It's like a sumo wrestling match out there.
This is a different version of Dancing with the Stars, as Adams, you can see, has both arms underneath the armpits of Plumlee, and then Mace tried to lock, and you could see Adams has his arms wrapped around and locked on Plumlee, so he couldn't release.
There's the block out there, and he holds Plumlee's hand and walks right into him with his hands underneath Plumlee, underneath his armpits.
Now look, like I said, this Suns team has, in some ways, garnered a reputation for.
I wasn't jockeying for a partner. I didn't know you were looking to write a movie too, but as Dylan Brooks and Kevin Durant get tangled up, and Nick Richards coming in to provide some assistance.
No, Dylan Brooks is wrong for that.
Dylan just got himself an early technical, and
he should be kicked.
Got to be careful as he
should be kicked. Because it was just silly.
Will work into the forecourt, and what a closeout to the unofficial first half of the season. Thompson dunks, and those one-time cheers turn into a chorus of boos. Your final, Cavaliers 131, Raptors 108. As with another professional performance, your Cavaliers have won an incredible 44 games as they head into the All-Star break. And now we have a number of players who are hot. You had a feeling that might happen as Thompson dunks with only a few seconds remaining. See Mark Davis, the official over there, also Brandon Schwab. After the dunk, Thompson was over there, and it was Jamal Shedd, the youngster, who came over and had words. And now Scotty Barnes barking at Thompson. Credit Mike Garrity, Cavs assistant, for getting over there. Tristan continues his conversation with Mark Davis. Natalie Sago is in the midst as well.
Yeah, it's just an unwritten rule, but at the same time, in my era, somebody would have told me, play better, young man. You wouldn't have that.
If you thought the Cavs were going to go quietly into the night,
right, you were mistaken.
And into the All-Star break, Tristan Thompson had other ideas. Your final score, Cavs 131, Raptors 108. The Cavs head to the Oh, brother, as Allen just really hammered one of the Pistons in Thompson. The Pistons quickly came over to have a word with Jared. Some heated words are exchanged. This is interesting. Allen came through and belted Thompson. Thompson hit the deck hard. A number of Thompson's teammates took umbrage. So now this is going to be sorted out and checked for a potential flagrant. Oh, boy.
We were going to replay for a possible flagrant.
Trying to get Beasley on it.
Now Neesmith. Little pull-up jumper, left it short.
Is that a flagrant? He's out. He may be out. Oh no, he's done. Because Brian was getting ready to get up and go after him. And they're trying to make sure pace of players stay on the bench because you can't go out if there's any kind of potential altercation. With beef stew.
He's got to be done.
After review, there is wind-up, impact, and follow-through. The play is non-basketball. It's unnecessary and excessive. It's been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. Stewart has been ejected from the game. Bryant will shoot 2 free throws. Indiana will have the ball at the free throw line extended with 24 on the shot clock.
So Thomas and Bryant, and now.
Wow. Orlando. Oh my goodness, things flaring up. Porzingis and Bataze getting entangled. Oh, there was a lot of time for players to simmer down and get back to their benches. And I don't know how that started for it. Suggs having some words, and then Bataze gets in there. Porzingis pretty
Orlando
aggressive.
has called a timeout, and the foul is under review. During the review, we will also review for a potential hostile act after the dead ball.
Let's take another look at the scuffle. Porzingis talking to Mark Davis. Jalen Suggs is back in there. And then has some words for Porzingis. Goga comes in, puts his hands on Porzingis, and then Porzingis starts pushing.
So you can say, just go back to your bench.
Hustle by Reed. He bumps into Clarkson, and then he bumps him again. And then here comes Holland. And then they both put their dukes up, but fortunately did not swing them. Now, here's what we might have. We might have something. We might have double tech on Clarkson and Reed, maybe. But I do think something's going to happen with Ronald Holland, maybe a technical for him too.
Teammate to have.
Poked away.
Dyson Daniels.
He does it again, and Daniels to the basket and gets dropped. And Dyson Daniels going after Claxton. He did not appreciate that push. Sean Corbin there to get in between them. I mean, Dyson Daniels got right up in his grill. Watch this.
And you hit him up right around him.
I mean, you just smoke him with your forearm in midair.
That's a flagrant. I mean, he swings.
Oh, come on. That's wind-up contact. That is not only a flagrant foul, that may be a flagrant 2. You go up around head and neck area like that?
It's definitely a flagrant 2. He should be out of the game after a play like that.
It is definitely a flagrant 1.
Plays under review for a potential flagrant foul.
My goodness. No wonder Dyson was so upset.
Oh, that's a swing, you know. Right in the face of a guy? No, you can't do that.